This video is sponsored by Mammotion. This might be the DJI of robot lawnmowers. It uses LiDAR, AI vision, and GPS level positioning to map your yard, climbs hills most mowers can't, and avoids obstacles like it knows what it's looking at. But the real question is, can this actually replace your mower for good? Let's find out. What's going on, folks, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at the Mammotion LUBA 3 all-wheel drive. I've been using this robot lawnmower on my lawn for the past few weeks, and honestly, it is one of the most advanced robot lawnmowers out there on the market today. Now, this is not my first robotic lawnmower, so I do have a little experience with this type of technology. So when the folks over at Mammotion reached out and asked if I wanted to test out their new LUBA 3 all-wheel drive, I jumped at the opportunity. Now, as a quick disclaimer, I am not a lawn expert. This channel is all about drones and cool tech. So if you find your way here by looking for a lawnmower or a robotic lawnmower, please consider taking a look around on the channel. And if you like this type of content, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell for future content. Now, the LUBA 3 all-wheel drive comes in 3 different versions. There's the LUBA 1500 for smaller yards, the LUBA 3 3000, which I have right here, and the LUBA 3 5000, which is more for larger yards. And within those categories, you have 2 different versions, one for low grass and one for high grass. Now, all the models come with all-wheel drive, and they also have independent suspension on the front wheels, which helps out with uneven terrain. Now, with my grass, it is very lumpy. It is thick, but it is lumpy underneath, so it does help out getting an even cut. And also on the front, they have the omnidirectional wheels, which helps with the precise turning and also doesn't rip up your grass in the process. So this isn't just rolling across your lawn, it is actually adjusting to the terrain. All right, so let's check out and see what comes in the box. The LUBA 3 comes well packaged. My box came with a whole bunch of dings and nicks, but the contents inside was just fine. As soon as you open the box, you'll see a huge quick start guide, which will definitely come in handy for assembly and programming, so make sure you hold on to that. You also get an instruction manual, 2 side guardrails, which you will need to install, your RTK station with the mounting poles and accessories. This is optional, and I'll tell you a little bit more about this later on in the video. You also get the front pressure bumper for obstacle avoidance. This is something else you will need to install, and a plastic cover for the charging station. And underneath that is the LUBA 3 all-wheel drive with the charging station. One good thing is that the charging station comes already assembled, so you don't have to worry about putting that together. Also in the box, you'll get a bunch of tools and accessories to go along with it. You'll get extra cutting blades with new screws, a multi-tip screwdriver, a soft brush for cleaning off debris, 2 security keys that need to be installed to power on the lawnmower, ground screws for installing your charging station, a 7.5 amp 210 watt AC adapter for your charging station, a power adapter for your RTK antenna, and a trident fork for securing your RTK pole to the ground. All right, so the setup was not hard at all. All I needed to do was put on the front obstacle avoidance bumper. And then those side guardrails. And also you have to insert the security key so you can turn on the lawnmower. Now for the charging station, it is recommended that you install it on level ground. This is so the sensors on the LUBA 3 can locate and properly line up with the charging station when it docks. I leveled out a spot in the mulch bed, which turned out to be the perfect spot because it was hidden and out of sight. Now with the charging dock, it comes with a long cord, so I was able to stretch it across the deck. And with an extension cord, I was able to connect it to the outlet on the other side. And after that, I just downloaded the app, the Mammotion app, and set it up. Now for an initial setup, you may have to do a firmware update, but the app walks you through that, and that is very simple. So this thing is very quiet. Listen to this. Yeah, definitely quieter than the other mower I have. And once I powered on the lawnmower and set the app all up, all I needed to do was to
start mapping a task area.
This is where things get really interesting. The LUBA 3 goes through a series of checks. And when it's done, you can choose to either undock automatically or undock using the virtual joysticks on your phone screen. At first, the virtual joysticks could be a little tricky, but once you get used to it, it's just like playing a video game on your phone. To set up your first map, you will have to first drive the LUBA 3 to the starting point. And while doing that, it automatically creates a channel to that location. Once at the starting point, the LUBA 3 will prompt you to start mapping, and all you need to do is drive around the perimeter, and the LUBA 3 will create a 3D map of your yard. And if you mess up, just put it in reverse, and it will retrace the line that you just did and erase whatever mistake you made. And also, you're not locked into it. You can actually go in and tweak things pretty easily. You can adjust sections without remapping everything, clean up straight lines, fine-tune curves, and with a future update, you will be able to split and merge zones as needed. And you can store up to 10 different maps in the cloud, which is great if you're managing multiple areas. Once you come back around to the starting point, you're done.
Task area mapping completed. Start mapping a no-go zone.
Also, if there's areas in the yard that you want to avoid, you can create multiple no-go zones.
No-go zone mapping completed.
Alright, so now that I got all that done, I can go ahead and start mowing. Click mow. If I have multiple areas, I can select which area I want. And I'm going to probably change my settings. It's defaulted to 3.5 inches, but I do want to actually do it at the highest setting because the grass is really long, and I just want to cut it down a little just to start. And then the speed, I'm going to just increase the speed up to maybe 3 feet per second in a cutting path. I kind of want let's do this quickly. So I'm going to cut it at the maximum width path. And the angle, I'll go with the optimal angle right now. And that will be going from side to side. Just to get the grass down because it is kind of long. This is the first cut of the spring, so let's go ahead and get this going. So it says it's going to take 22 minutes. I have it set to the fastest setting, so it's going to only take 22 minutes to complete. And go ahead and start.
Working.
So it's doing a side-to-side pattern and starting off with this small area here. Now, I have the LUBA set at a high speed, but when you slow the mower down, it actually improves the cut quality. The blades have more time to cleanly slice through each section of grass, so you get a more even, consistent finish across the lawn. And while the mower is working, you can track everything in real time right from the app. See exactly where it is, what it's cutting, and how much progress it's made. You can even jump into FPV mode to see exactly what it's seeing. Officially, this uses what they call a tri-fusion positioning system for its navigation. This is a combination of 360 LiDAR, RTK positioning, and dual AI cameras. And even without the RTK, it surprises me how well this performs with just the 360 LiDAR and the cameras. At first, I didn't install the RTK, and it just relied on the LiDAR and AI vision, and it performed better than expected. And now that Net RTK is available after a recent firmware update, it just adds another level of precision without needing extra hardware. Built into the mower, you got a 4G module, which has 3 years of service included. So it stays connected right out of the box. This thing is powered by a 10 TOPS AI chip, and it can recognize over 300 different objects. So that means it recognizes pets, toys, furniture. So instead of just bumping into stuff, it actively avoids it. And in addition to that, you also get cliff detection, edge protection, and real-time route adjustment. And there it goes. Now you see it just avoid me. It was using the AI vision. So a quick tip, if you don't want the obstacle avoidance on, or the vision obstacle avoidance, it'll primarily rely on the obstacle avoidance bumper, the pressure bumper up front. So if it does bump into something, it'll pretty much react the same way and turn around. So it will go back over the spot that I was standing in to complete the cut. Battery wise, it comes with a 15 amp hour battery, which gives you 215 minutes of runtime, which equates to around 500 square meters per hour. And when it runs low, it goes back and recharges, then picks up where it left off.
Start charging.
Underneath, you got dual motors, a 12-blade system, and up to 3,000 RPMs of power. And it adjusts the cutting power automatically depending on how thick the grass is. Now this thing climbs hills like no other. With the all-wheel drive combined with the suspension, the LUBA 3 handles terrain better than most lawnmowers. It can climb slopes up to 80%, handle uneven terrain, and keeps traction when things get rough. And in terms of efficiency, the LUBA 3 3000 can handle up to 7,000 square meters per day. Charging is handled by a 210 watt fast charger. But what's cool is it doesn't always fully charge. It just charges enough to finish what's left and then heads back out. Inside the app, you can break your lawn up into different zones and set custom schedules for each one. I set my backyard to mow at night or first thing in the morning. And it's so quiet, the neighbors don't even know it's running. I actually woke up to it already out there doing its thing. So once it's dialed in, it pretty much runs on its own. And a few other things worth mentioning. It has a IPX6 waterproof rating, so it's built to handle outdoor conditions and can be rinsed off when it gets dirty. There's also rain detection, so if it starts raining, it'll automatically head back to the dock and wait it out. And because of that waterproofing, cleaning is actually simple. You can just hose it down and keep it moving. All right, so this is week 4, and I've been running this pretty much every other day, and the lawn looks amazing. So after running this for 4 weeks and in real world conditions, this feels like a big step forward for robotic mowers. It's not about automation anymore. It's about how well it navigates, adapts, and handles your yard. With advanced navigation, all-wheel drive hardware, AI obstacle avoidance, and ongoing updates, this is easily one of the most capable systems out there right now. So, can this really replace your lawnmower? Well, all I can say is it's getting there. You still have to do a little bit of trimming around the yard, but if you're looking to get your time back and automate your lawn care, the LUBA 3 is something you want to look at. And remember, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this type of content, if you like drones and other cool tech reviews, please consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell for future content. And I'll see you on the next video.